Hey, Pure Spark here from Pure Love and Beyond. And I am in charge of the nightclub division. It's not really a division, but once we start or have like a solid foundation for pure love in an online world, because as an entrepreneur, that's always the easiest. For 25 years, I've been learning about online marketing and have set up so many different avenues to go in, from dressmaking, my own designs, and having a team work with me, to having boutiques, which was not online, but I liked to kind of mix the two together, to selling a lot of stuff online, eBay, Etsy, my own websites, different things, clothing, jewelry. And then about, 15 years ago, I turned to online programs. So first it was sewing classes, and then it became entrepreneur stuff, like teaching women how to get on video, how to set up their whole studio, and how to figure out what they were going to talk about. And that program was about 3.5 years ago. And then I also had a sewing teacher, like a stay-at-home mom business, like work from home, because I actually did pretty good with that, being a stay-at-home mom with two little children and bringing people into. I had one room, and I would bring people in, and they would sew. I taught sewing lessons, like just at nighttime, 3 nights a week, and it really helped. It really helped a lot. I was making up to $2,000 a month to bring in to help with my family, and that was about 10 years ago. Yeah, because yeah, we have a 15-year-old now. So when he was 4, just peeping over the little baby gate, like, Mama, Mom, are you done yet? Um, so uh, there's, I've been in the online world, and I've been in the real world, and there's more experiences as well. But at some point, yes, we still kind of want to do some brick and mortar stuff. We still would like to have a studio that's in a rented location, and we have this desire to open a nightclub because we feel like it's an extension of what we're creating online, and we'll be able to like mix everything in and go really low and really high at the same time in a 3D sense instead of online, because online is like 3D, but it's like, it's weird. Like, I know it, but it's not like halfway in between like 5D and 3D, but it's like an in between. Like it's just it's kind of destroyed this world in a way, because people just don't socialize and make connections in real life anymore. I had a lot of friends online. Most of my friends were online in business groups. So I'd be in business groups with 10, 20, 30, 100,000 people. And so everything, like, I didn't even meet these people. Like, my best friends were people that I had never met that lived like 4 hours away. But we were on the same wavelength, and we would talk business, and we would hold each other accountable every day, and like, hey, I made this page on my website, and I'm making this program now. And so it was fun, but it lacked that human connection. Uh, so so what I want to talk about is pipe dreams, and I guess determining whether you have a pipe dream. I've never really heard this, but I heard it from one person. And so I was like, okay, well, a pipe dream is something that you come up with, and it's because you smoke pot all the time, or you do shrooms, or you're just partying, you're drinking, and you're just numbing yourself, and you're wishing for a better life. And so, like, that's just a pipe dream. Anything ambitious in your life you want to do is just a pipe dream. I don't smoke pot. I've been cutting pot out of my life. It was in my life for about 2 years after my late husband died. And I started stopping around really, really cutting back almost a year ago. So I did some oil for the year that he was dying. And it was a medicated dose to just, and it really helped just to keep me less anxiety and just keep going every day and working till 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 10, just to be able to manage 4 children, a dying husband, my business, and homeschooling and cooking. I have not been able to do that since. I'm still working my way up there. I do manage being a mother and a father to 4 children, but I have not been able to work the cooking back in. We have somebody coming that's going to be helping with that. And yeah, it takes time, and that's fine. I still eat healthy enough to maintain, but we're trying to talk about the difference between a pipe dream and a real dream. So it really comes down to you. What kind of person are you? Do you have a track record that shows that you do what you say you're going to do? And when you come up with an idea, how fast do you implement? You want to create a little online boutique? In 3 weeks, do you have 50 pieces up for sale? That's not a pipe dream. You want to be a fashion designer? What training did you get? What are you creating? What are you recreating? What are you stepping into immediately? How quickly can you say, this is what I want to do, and do it? Maybe you have a bigger dream. Maybe you want to be a porn star. What are you doing to work towards that? Are you writing your scripts? Are you practicing? Are you creating courses? Now, I'm saying all this because we really do have a girl that's doing that. And maybe one piece of the puzzle is not there. You don't have a partner. Can't do porn if you don't have a partner. But that will come. In divine timing, that will come. If you are working on that and you're holding that intention every day and you're like, this is what I want to do. This is one of the projects, one of the many projects I want to create. What are you working on to make that come into being? You can't just think about it in your head. You can, but what kind of action are you taking? And this is not action that requires any money. It's literally what kind of training are you taking? What kind of information are you reading about? What are you researching? Are you putting together a list of, we'll talk about the nightclub. What do I need to do to create that nightclub? So there's multiple different things. First, I need to envision it. I'm going to light this again. It does not take any energy to envision it and then write it down. Map it out. Make a vision board. Vision boards are so very important. We have to make a separate video on that. I have made vision boards for something multiple times, and poof, within 6 months, it comes into being. And it's very popular for, in online business groups and entrepreneur events that I've gone to do this. They even make it part of the opening night party is making a vision board. Yeah, we're nerds. We're there for education. We love to absorb education and listen to speakers. If you're that kind of person, it's not a pipe dream. You say you're going to open a nightclub, any of those people that doubted you in your life, they're going to watch you do it. Karma. Don't ever cut down somebody. Don't ever tell somebody that their dream is not valid and it's a pipe dream. If you are around people that are saying, you can't do that, what makes you think you can do that? What makes me think I can do it? Me. And if anybody around me doesn't believe that I can do it, I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them about it. But they might watch me here. I have the conversations with different people that they can handle at their level. And if I want to talk up here and they can't handle it, I don't talk to them. Do not talk to the people that are so low vibrational, that they can't see the same vision that you can. Because they're just going to bring you down. They're going to create self-doubt. They're going to create, you're going to immediately be like, yeah, what was I thinking? I guess I can't really do this. I was actually thinking maybe this person wanted to help me. Maybe they could be a partner. No. If they don't even believe in me and believe that I can do it, it's a reflection of them. They don't believe they can. They don't know how it's possible. But the thing is when you're with a divine feminine, when you're with an entrepreneur who has 25 years experience, who is like, I don't care if I fail or not, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to work on what do I need to do? What are the steps that I need to do to make this happen? So first, envisioning it. Thinking about it and like, ooh, all these pictures popping in your head. Yeah, the black and white dance floor. Yeah, a building about, I don't know, 20,000 square feet. What's our theme? King and queen. Okay, so we need some of those big giant statue king and queen chess pieces. Maybe we should have a whole giant chessboard. This is just my thought. Like I was just going to get kings and queens. I don't know if they're available. They might have to be custom made. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is create the vision. But, okay, so there's that. And then there's like, the drapes and having it look like a castle on the outside. And then coming up with ideas like, how are we going to be entertaining? How are we going to make this the most badass in our town? Like in a little tiny town where like people walk in and they're like, and this has happened to me, where they walk in and they're like, girl, this should be in New York City. Like, what are you doing in this little town? Yeah, I don't know. What am I doing in this little town? What am I doing on this planet? I don't know. Like, I had a mission to come here. I had a mission to teach what I'm teaching. I had a mission to fill my plate full with all kinds of ideas and different things that I want to pursue, because that's what entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs can have 10 businesses at the same time. Entrepreneurs can go through and have 100 businesses that fail. And you know what? None of those businesses were a failure because they got them to the next step, because they learned. It's like going to college, like high level college, because you're in the school of hard knocks and you're learning every day. Learning, okay, that didn't work. That did work. Okay, what if I start this kind of business and apply the things that worked to that? The person that I follow in the 2 Comma Club is Russell Brunson. He literally flashed in one of his videos that I was watching, 100 different businesses that failed. He started in the basement, living with his girlfriend, who then became his wife. And then he decided, I got to step up, man. She's doing all the work and I got to step up and I got to prove to her that I'm a man. What kind of business can I start? I'm an entrepreneur. I know I'm an entrepreneur. What kind of business can I start? And, she watched him start business after business after business after business. And she was encouraging and supportive. And when you've got a woman by your side that knows what it takes, knows that, yeah, some things don't work. But some things do. And we're going to keep trying until we find something that works. So you create that vision board and then you start looking around. Maybe you start like shopping, but not shopping, like wish listing. Like, ooh, I could find these tables here. And, I could find this decor here. And let's make a list of all the music that we want to play. That's like something you can do with no money. Like, what are the themes? What different nights are there going to be? So, maybe you have a couples night. Maybe you have a gay night because you live in a town of 1 million people and there's a lot of gay people. Maybe you have a singles night. Like the whole theme of it is king and queen, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like, we live in a world where everything is kind of open now. There's no judgment. The only people not allowed are people that are convicts and don't have IDs and packing guns. Like, no violence in our club. It's about love. So, and then you go to the next step and you start talking to people and you share your idea. And some of those people will resonate with you. I've talked to people that resonate with me. But where are you going to talk to those people? You going to Hoodville? Talking to other people that don't even have jobs? Or even if you have an office job. If you have an office job and you're talking to your coworkers, they just know employee mentality, not mindset, employee mentality. They're not big thinkers. You got to put yourself around other big thinkers, but not just a big thinker, somebody who's actually taking action. I know people that have businesses that are doing $100 million a year. I can have conversations with those people, real conversations. And so those people will inspire you and say, that sounds like an awesome idea. And some of those people might want to invest. I've talked to 2 people that wanted to invest, and I have 1 person that wants to manage it. So, and that was only going to one event 2 hours from my house. And I met 2 people that were interested, and actually another person that recommended me to another person. And it doesn't matter what their age. Sometimes, there's like total computer nerds that have like no girlfriend and 100 houses, and they're into real estate, and they're like, hey, I'd like to do something fun. Yeah, I'd like to be a partner in that. Hey, maybe I can meet my next wife. And everybody I hire is going to be beautiful and confident, and I don't have women around me that aren't good women. So, and men too. Like, part of what we want to do with the club is have 50% men, 50% women. That's a hard balance. We want to keep it balanced, We're all about divine masculine and feminine energy. We're all about rising in this world. That club is a place to rise. The next thing you think about is drinks. Like, you could do this for any business that you're working on. The sun is starting to come up. I get up ass early, like 4:30 usually. I don't know. Sometimes I go to bed like 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. But sometimes I don't go to bed until 4 a.m. I don't have any schedule. My schedule is heart driven. What do I need to produce now? What video do I need to make? I need to make 4 videos today. I got an appointment at 10. I got to be there. It's a 25-minute drive. So I got up. I was like, and I got life too. I'm a mom. I got life. I got work. I got a meeting at 6, probably dinner, whatever. And in between. So anyway, I want to light another cigarette because holy moly, I'm so sorry. This is an 18-minute video, and this has to be uploaded before I can make the other videos because I'm on my phone. So it's passion. I'm passionate about this pipe dream. And my goal is to find other people that are interested in it. Now, I had a little bit of a different take that I wanted. I wanted to add everything that we were doing. So I did want to have some rooms that were rented and some adult content, some production. But in the state that I live in, I heard that that's going to be really hard to get, to manage. I might still do it. Like, hey, is there a way that I can have a separate building or separately, I'm going to talk to some people and see. I've already talked to some people. That's another thing. Who's on your team that can support you that's done something? Who has a club that has 19 years? We have somebody. We have a couple that has been 19 years in business downtown that said, any help you need, we'll be on your board of directors. Yeah. Because, you can't just walk in by yourself and present. You can. You could walk in by yourself and present to investors. And you have to. With something that's going to cost $2 million to open, you need $2 million. I'll invest some of my money. But that's not really my job. My job is not to invest the money. My job is to do everything else and to come up with the whole vision. And I'm the visionary for it. And get people excited to put their money into it. So next step is actually going in and doing the math, talking to somebody. We have a bookkeeper that can help with that, taking business management. So how do we make this work? You know, and that might be like two people that you get together. I have two male friends that can come over, or we can meet somewhere and we could talk about that. Like, what can we expect to bring in? How much are we going to have to spend to advertise? How much legwork are we going to have to do to promote? And how can we write up a something financial that we can present? Because I'm the visionary. I'm the female feminine flow ideas, and to have like 2-3 men supporting me with this idea and like coming into that meeting and being like, yeah, we're on the board of directors too. I'm the financial officer. I'm the CEO. She's our visionary. And this is the numbers that we project. So there's a lot of things that you have to get in place, but it's one step at a time. And this is what turns a pipe dream into a reality. If you want to sit on your ass and you want to just keep smoking your weed, all you're ever going to have is pipe dreams. If you're not talking to other successful, motivated, ambitious, driven people, and you're not surrounding yourself with those people, hey, die with your pipe. That could be your best friend. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I love you.